Hello everyone. We are back with our second webinar on the closure of cryptocurrency-linked ventures that could not be successful. In today's webinar, we will be discussing a path for dealing with a cryptocurrency project which could not be successful with your best efforts. If you're new to our webinars, I'm Chris, webinar analyst for Empire Global Partners, and I'm glad to be your virtual guide through this training and to be here to help you as you navigate the IDO world. Before we get started, I wanted to direct your attention to the email address here on the screen, info@empireglobal.partners. This is the best way to get in touch with us about anything we go over here today, and we love hearing from you. We welcome all questions and comments. Please use this email to send your questions. They will come directly to our representatives who monitor this email 24/7. So I assure you that you will receive a reply to all of your questions quickly and confidentially. Empire Global Partners is an international consultancy firm that has served clients from all over the world, with a network of attorneys, accountants, and consultants who are pioneers in strategic legal planning for online casinos, banking, and cryptocurrency. They represent hundreds of cryptocurrency companies and several cryptocurrency exchanges where top tokens are traded. Be sure to check them out online at empireglobal.partners. Lionel Eyrich is the expert on the topic of cryptocurrency at Empire Global Partners, and he has developed this training session for us. Lionel is well known across the globe as an expert in the cryptocurrency, online gaming, and international business space, representing thousands of companies. Lionel is Senior Managing Counsel for Empire Global Partners, and he is a legal counsel and advisor for hundreds of companies in over 40 countries. All content provided here is for informational purposes only and is not to be substituted for legal advice. A money business is a highly regulated sector, and all steps that you take when considering starting or operating your exchange must comply with the law. The experts at Empire Global Partners have worked with thousands of clients to help them make the right decisions for their particular situation and jurisdiction, and minimize any extra costs or fines that could arise from legal oversight. It is highly recommended to get in touch with your legal team as soon as possible about this process. As a first step, pat yourself on your back that you decided to move ahead on the path to creating your dream cryptocurrency project. There are very few people who dare to move ahead with a dream to start a new venture, and fewer still who put in months and years of dedicated efforts behind their ventures. Considering this situation, a failed cryptocurrency project must not be seen as the end of the world and may be considered as a path to move ahead with new learnings. But before you start upon a new path, it is essential that you have a clean closure to your existing venture, and we are here to provide you with some insights on how to move ahead with it. In this webinar, we will cover the options which will be before you on the path to closing a cryptocurrency venture and how you may evaluate those options. To begin with, I would like to mention here again that commercial failure affects many business ventures, whether new or old. It affects companies of all shapes and sizes and across different industries. The cryptocurrency industry is governed by the same principles, and crypto projects may fail. It is, however, essential not to get disheartened and instead look forward to a path of a clean closure from a failed venture, so that you may move on to the next business. You can always come back with a new and better business plan, which may then bring more success. When a project fails, the immediate knee-jerk reaction is what frequently attracts the most attention. The immediate reaction towards a failed project by investors and many stakeholders is one of strong anger and may frequently be a backlash against the founders or promoters. This may be followed by a strong media reaction against the project and also inquiries by the regulators. At this stage, any communication which is made in reaction to any queries must be made in strict compliance with guidance from your legal advisors. Even under this criticism, there may be people who may be willing to understand the commercial reasons behind the failure, and the correct message must go out to them, since they may provide much needed support. While the normal reaction for any person under criticism may be to put forward a statement at the earliest to clear out the questions against them, and also provide his version of the issue. It is best to maintain control on such a reaction. Communications by companies may have huge financial consequences, and the situation should be clarified through measured statements vetted by legal professionals. When the dust has settled on the immediate reactions, it is time to determine the future for your company, its investors, and the team of employees who have supported your business. In this path, the first step is to assess the current status of your company. To do this, you have to collect all available documentation of the company, which lists critical information, such as physical assets of the company, the liabilities of the company, IP assets held by the company, and also information about the employees and contractors of the company. This can be followed by a determination of the liabilities of the venture, and also an effort at identification of the persons to whom funds are due. A clear division between different categories of persons to whom debts are due, and also an understanding of if there is a path to settle them, should be obtained. Dues that become payable immediately should acquire priority. A failure of the business plan of the company does not mean that any assets which belong to the company disappear overnight. A clear inventory should be made of assets that are retained by the company and may come in handy to move the business forward at the end of the crisis. Core and non-core assets should be demarcated, since an effort may be made to divest the non-core assets in a last-ditch effort to acquire funds. A critical group that should be considered in every discussion is your employees who have supported you in your venture. Their perspectives may be taken on what they see as their future in the company, and they should be informed if there are any options available for them. While undertaking this entire review process, the opinion of professionals such as lawyers, accountants, and restructuring experts must be obtained at a step, and you may also engage in discussions with them about their opinion on the future of the company and the options that they prescribe. It may be possible that one of the options that your team of legal and accountancy professionals provides is declaring corporate insolvency. Successful completion of the corporate insolvency process for your company may provide much-needed closure on an ability to move ahead from the failed venture. A major advantage of successful completion of the insolvency process means that it would protect your directors and employees from consistent claims which may otherwise be raised by interested stakeholders. You must, however, contact a legal professional to determine whether your unsuccessful business venture may be able to benefit from voluntary insolvency. A successful insolvency process may be essential to safeguard everyone from future claims and dispute resolution. Declaring insolvency may, however, not be the only option available to you if your business fails. Your lawyer or accountant may also suggest other methods if they believe that your business may have a chance to survive. They can include a restructuring of liabilities, additional time for payment of dues, and also the process of transmutation. In the transmutation process, crypto businesses that have not been able to generate the promised cryptocurrency may also provide a proposal to produce an alternative cryptocurrency to the buyers. For those who have already received their cryptocurrency token, a process may be provided for changing these tokens to another cryptocurrency, generally one which is already established in the market. Choose your option carefully and understand that professional guidance may be essential to implement any of the options that you may choose. Empire Global Partners, with its team of international experts in insolvency, is available to help you undertake the insolvency process for a cryptocurrency venture and help you move ahead. And be sure to send any questions you have to info@empireglobal.partners, which will come directly to our representatives, and someone from the team will reply to all emails very quickly. The website is empireglobal.partners. Lots of great information on there as well. And we would love to connect with you on social media. We are always curious to know how you're doing. Or have questions or comments, we want to hear about it. So make sure you find us on Facebook @Empire Global Partners, Twitter @Empire Globals, Medium @Empire-Global, and we are also on YouTube. On behalf of Empire Global Partners, I want to thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Thanks for joining us. See you at the next webinar.